So you're a coach and you've heard about this thing called an online workshop, maybe an online virtual event, and you've heard that it can sign up clients very, very quickly for your coaching business, but you don't know how to run one. Well, then this video is for you.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, the marketing shaman, and I help coaches and healers go out there and create their first or their next 10K payday where they generate $10,000 for their coaching business in 30 days or less using a profitable presentation. And in today's video, we're specifically going to be talking about online workshops. What are they and how can you use an online workshop to go out there and get clients for your coaching or your healing business? We're going to be talking about what a workshop is. We're going to be breaking down the different steps of a successful workshop, and we're going to be specifically talking to you about how you can use an online workshop here in the next 30 days to sign up new clients with a profitable presentation. So without any further ado, let's head in to this video. All right, so first things first, what is an online workshop? Like, what is it? So like, you know, if we write that down, you know, what is an online workshop? Right? If I could spell, there you go, online workshop, right? So I think, you know, really when you look at a workshop, what really is going to help a workshop stand out than a lot of other online events is that you're actually going to be working with people. You're going to be in the weeds with people. I think a lot of people will look at an online workshop and then they'll automatically lump online workshops in every virtual event into a webinar category, and that's not what a workshop is. A workshop is where you're actually going to be working with people in the weeds and helping all the people that are at that workshop, right, get to a goal. Now, ultimately, right, I think people get worried because they look at a workshop and they're like, oh no, I'm going to teach them everything that they would buy from me. And that's not the case, right? If you're a coach and, you know, you're helping people, they kind of want to get to this star right here, right? You're playing as their guide, as the coach right here. And there's going to be milestones that lead, right, to where they want to get to or where you could help them get to as a coach. So ultimately, you could run a workshop that could help them with getting to one of these milestones, whichever one that is, and then with you helping people get to one of those milestones, you're going to then demonstrate that you can actually help people at the workshop, and then once they see that you can actually help them around the problem that you say you can help people with, that's when people at that workshop are going to be like, whoa, that's the person that can solve my problem, and then you're going to simply just ask the people at the end of the workshop if you would like to get help, if they would like to continue getting help with you in your sales stack at the end of that workshop. And that's what's going to make that workshop so powerful and going to help you, right, go out there and sign up clients. You know, it's no secret that a workshop or an online workshop and virtual events in general, there's multiple virtual events you can run, workshops, masterclasses, summits, challenges, right? There's so many types of online events that you can run, but ultimately, why are these virtual events and workshops working so well? Well, the truth is that the world has went through a major change, right? You know, over the past few years of this video being shot, and I think it's opened up the world into realizing, right, how powerful it can be, how powerful virtual can really be. So when you're going virtually and you're able to go to an online workshop and you can create an experience just as if you were there, people have been doing this for years on TV, at events, right? Think sports, think concerts, you know, stuff like that. People have been creating experiences on screen for decades, and now we, you know, as coaches, we have caught up and we're like, hey, we can create an experience online as well, and we can create this experience to actually help people solve a problem so that they can get closer to pleasure or farther away from pain and help them feel an emotion, get into a state of mind so that at the end of that workshop when they get our help, we can simply just ask them if they would like to continue getting our help. And a lot of people say yes. The truth of the matter is a workshop is going to be the great place for you to build energy with multiple people. It's going to be a great place for you to actually walk with people in a live setting, and it's going to be a great place for you to demonstrate that you can actually help them around the problem that you're saying that you can help them with, which is going to help you build trust. And ultimately, virtual workshops have been a great place not just to sign up clients, but to sign up a lot of clients at once. And when you go out there and you run consistent virtual workshops or consistent virtual events, you're going to see the momentum swing your way for your coaching business very, very quickly. Before I go into the 3 phases or the 3 keys of all successful online workshops, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing coaches and healers so they can go out there and create their first or their next 10K payday where they generate $10,000 or more for their coaching business in 30 days or less using a profitable presentation. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right. So there's 3 phases or 3 keys is really what I'm going to talk about here in this video to putting on a successful online workshop to make sure that you do it over and over and over again. So I'll put like the 3 keys here, the 3 phases actually is what it is, right? So we have 3 phases that's going to help you put on a successful online workshop. Right, so the first phase is going to be your pre-workshop or your before. So this will be your pre-workshop activities. Or like basically before the workshop. What's happening before you put on the workshop? So these are going to be things like, how are you promoting it? Who are you communicating that you're having a workshop with? How are you getting it out there? No, posting on social media once a day is not the only way that's going to do it. And if you're doing that, you're probably not going to see a great amount of success because you're not doing it in other ways. We need to get this out there to as many people as we can, communicate with as many people as we can about this event that's happening so that we can have as many opportunities that we can. All right, the next phase is going to be, right, the day of the show. So this is going to be basically the workshop day. Now there's going to be specific things that we want to do on the workshop day that's going to help more people show up to the workshop. Just because they register to the live event doesn't mean they're going to show up. There's many people that spend hundreds of dollars on events, think sporting events, think concerts, things like that, and they don't show up. So there's going to be a lot of people, especially if they come to your workshop and then it's virtual, things might come up. So we want to make sure, right, that we are reminding people about the workshop, that we're doing certain things, right, to make sure that people come to that workshop, because if they don't come to the workshop, they're not going to get to see what it is. They're not going to get your help. They're not going to get to see the live demonstration. And, ultimately, right, the more people that show up to the workshop, the better it's going to be for you and for the people involved. All right, and last and certainly not least is going to be your post-workshop stuff. So your post-workshop is going to be what you're doing the second that workshop ends until that cart closes. So one of the things we talk about in your coaching offers and that we use a lot in profitable presentations is a deadline sequence. So this deadline sequence is going to be something like in your post-workshop, how are you going to open your offer and close your offer a few days later after running your profitable presentation? And maybe you add in some bonuses and stuff like that too. But what are the activities that we are doing post-workshop to generate sales? We have 3 specific ways that we make sales from profitable presentations, by following up with people who registered, by obviously making sales at the presentation with the sales stack and other forms. We have a video that talks about the 3 specific ways that we make sales, and you can check it out on this channel. But ultimately, right, like these are the 3 things that are going to make this successful. The activities we do pre-workshop, right? What we're doing workshop day, and ultimately, right, what are we doing post-workshop? What are our post-workshop activities? When we really nail down these 3 things and what we're doing before, during, and after the workshop, this right here is really going to be helping us have a successful workshop every single time that we run one. All right. So you've taught me all about how to put on a workshop. That's great. But how do we make money from this workshop? How do you go out there and actually sign up people? Well, ultimately, right, we do this by actually, when we run the workshop, running what we classify in that workshop as a profitable presentation, right? So this is going to be, right, this profitable presentation is going to be the mechanism that you are going to use, or the thing that you are going to present at that workshop, right? So your workshop is going to be where you're working with people. What are you going to be working with people on, and what are the things that are going to happen at that workshop that are not only going to help people at the workshop solve a problem, but ultimately, how are you going to present your offer at that workshop? And we do this with a profitable presentation. Profitable presentations are going to be where you can invite people to an online event or an offline event. This can be a live event. This can be, an online virtual event of any kind, a masterclass, a workshop, a summit, a challenge, so many different things. But ultimately, we want to make sure we're putting on a profitable presentation at that event, right, that's going to follow a formula of actually helping people at that event so that we can gear them up at the end of that event to make an offer to them with our coaching package. When we run these profitable presentations at these types of events, it allows us to go out there and ultimately, right, build momentum toward our coaching offers and ultimately sign up multiple people at each event or at each workshop or at each profitable presentation over and over and over again. When we do this consistently, this helps to get more eyeballs on us, which ultimately is going to help us build momentum and help more people, creating a lot more impact and helping us grow our business as a coach. Are you a coach or a healer who's looking to go out there and make more money? Maybe you're looking to run a workshop where you can sign up multiple clients from that workshop, but you really don't know where to get started. Well, I just got done with what I call my Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack, and inside my Perfect Profitable Presentation Pack, we're going to be walking you through exactly how you can can go out there, run a workshop with a profitable presentation and make money. We're going to be giving you my masterclass on putting on a perfect profitable presentation. We're going to be giving you the script as well as the template so that you can go out there and have a perfect profitable presentation built in under 1 day and be using it to run things like workshops so that you can go out there, right, and make money with it here in the next 30 days. It's absolutely free and you can grab it down here in the description of this video. Now don't forget, we all win when we all win. Go out there and make a choice to win today. Why? Because I choose to win and hope you do as well by subscribing to this channel and going down there and grabbing your free perfect profitable presentation pack so you can get started building your perfect profitable presentation right now. We'll see you in the next video.